What's going on, everybody? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and we're going to look at remasters today. And depending on what way you look at it, remasters can either be the bane of a console's existence, or they can be the best thing since dropping a slice of bread and it landing butter side up for a change. I know, believe it or not, it can actually happen. Anyway, let's try and make this a nice quick little video. Earlier on in this generation, when consoles like Xbox One and PS4 launched, remasters were basically the bane of the console's existence. They were pretty much all that was coming out all year up until the main rush for Christmas games came out. And it pissed a lot of people off because a lot of people didn't want to buy a PS4 and an Xbox One just to play remastered games for 10 months of the year. Completely understandable in my opinion. And of course, when it comes down to it, there are bad remasters, there are good remasters, and then there are remasters made by Blue Point Games, which are just absolutely amazing. And of course, not everyone is interested in remasters. Not everyone is just interested in playing an old game. Not everyone is just interested in certain games. Obviously, their favorite ones don't get remastered or whatever. And then we all have those remasters that we do want to see, that either actually do come out and we do want to play them, or that we really, really hope that they will eventually remaster said game and come onto modern platforms. Let me give you a quick example. I would love Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 HD Collection to be added to the PC or the PS4. Hopefully not the Xbox One, because I don't want to connect that thing back up at this point. But you see where I'm going with this. And with such high profile remasters over the years, looking at stuff like Halo the Master Chief Collection, Uncharted the Nathan Drake Collection, and there's a bunch of others too out there. So many that there's actually too many to name. This begs the question, in the age of mostly lack of backwards compatibility, what does it take for you to buy a remaster? Is it just to be able to play the game again? Do you only buy it if it has a consistently better frame rate? Does it have to run at a higher resolution for you? Or does it have to have much higher quality assets than originally used? Basically, I'm trying to find the tipping point for what makes it worth it for some people. But like I said, some people just don't want to connect up their Xbox 360 and put in whatever disc and do that way. I mean, yeah, if they added MGS2 and 3 HD to backwards compatibility on Xbox One, I would reconnect up my Xbox One just to play that. But I wouldn't really connect up my 360 to do it. Now, if it was remastered a little bit higher, but again, where's the line here? What are we drawing the line? Now, I realize this isn't something that's usually an issue when it comes to PC, because 99% of the games will work anyway. You might get mods or better textures or whatever, and usually you wouldn't have to buy a remaster for that. But of course, there are remasters on PC as well that do provide higher quality assets, etc. But back to the point, what does it take for you to buy a remaster? Is it just the convenience of being able to play it on one of your current connected up platforms? Is it the promise of a better frame rate? The promise of better textures, assets, quality, settings, etc., resolution? Or a combination of all of the above? This video is probably pretty pertinent when you think about it because, well, we're just a couple of days from E3 at this point. And of course, there's going to be remasters announced. It would be very, very strange if they didn't. So let me know all of that in the comments section below, what it takes for you to buy a remaster. The positives, the negatives, the bare minimums, or even those special exceptions that you'd buy just because you love X game or X series or whatever it is. Leave all that in the comments section below, and since we're talking about E3 at the same time as well, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way you can check out pretty much all of the E3 conferences when I do live stream them. The only ones I won't be covering will be EA and Ubisoft that I can think of off the top of my head. Remember to hit the appropriate button to let me know how I did on the video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the rest of the videos and live streams in my channel.